Hi everyone, I'm Karis Vucek, and I'm really, really grateful and thrilled to be here. First want to shout out to AMT Theater. Thank you for this opportunity, Pete, Sharon, everyone. And also with me, I am the creator, director, producer of Push, celebrating female filmmakers, the story behind the stories. There are two of the female filmmakers here today, Asha Edgison and Melissa Center. Thank you so much for coming. They're amazing. I had this idea back in 2020 during the pandemic when things were shut down and everyone was kind of freaking out about what might be happening or not happening in the industry and in life in general globally. And I'd made a lot of great, wonderful connections and have colleagues around the world from previous projects that I traveled with. Everyone was in this state of limbo and quasi-panic and what do we do next and where are we going with life? Everyone remembers that early pandemic time, I think. You can relate to that. So I started.
What pandemic?
So I started. There was a series for maybe about 10 weeks or so where every Friday I was doing a Female Filmmaker Friday feature on Facebook where I would feature someone that I had met, either have had a long-time relationship with in the filmmaking world, or someone I met on the festival circuit or had admired, and I just wrote a little blurb about them with their photo and put links to their work and just did like a little highlight thing of like feel-good type project. Circling back to after I had run a couple of my series of Pepper Project and Ricochet on the circuit the past few years, I wanted to circle back to that. Just, you know, I'm touching on this, just given globally where we're at with what's happening in the world and also just where we're at in this country, I think it's important to continue to amplify women's voices. And so I wanted these conversations to be just that, a conversation. And I couldn't travel to 5 continents, but I'm really happy and proud to say that I have everyone, I think, almost there. Argentina, Australia, Germany, America, New Zealand, via China, Malta, Canada. So I have so many people in Spain from around the world that I was able to interview, and I did it, as you see, through Zoom, but then also through B-roll and their work and their own footage. So wrapping up, I'm just really grateful that I was able to have so many women featured and have the conversations that are really relevant, and they are universal, and you'd be surprised how many answers are similar, and also surprised at, you know, where we're at still being women filmmakers. I think it's only, you know, fact is 16% of the top 200, 250 films were directed by women in 2023 or 4. I have to check that fact again. But so we're still, you know, trying and need more support, and hopefully this will be conversations that continue.